Graham, a really entertaining way to end pre-season. 2-1 win over Gateshead. What are your thoughts on the game overall?
It's a good game of football. Two sides trying to play what we were guilty of playing a little bit too long, too much first half. But yeah, like I say, a good game of football. We obviously tried a different shape today just to get a little bit of experience with that, so there was always going to be teething problems, and there definitely was, and Gateshead took advantage of that a little bit first half, but I thought we were better second half, and created throughout the whole game, to be fair. We created some really good situations, and our product in the final third was better in the second half, and hence we managed to score 2 goals.
And overall, were there enough encouraging signs there that you could use that formation if you needed to during the season?
Yeah, lots and lots of good signs. So look, if you beat Gateshead, you know you've done some really good things anyway. Albeit they're obviously missing a few players with little niggles and what have you. But yeah, for our kind of first go at it across a full game for a long time, I thought we did a lot of good things. Obviously there's going to be lots and lots to work on, which we can do, but we now know we've got pretty much three formations that the lads kind of have had experience with now, so that versatility, that adaptability is probably going to serve us well during the season.
We won the game with 2 goals in 3 minutes. Sam Hodgson was at the heart of both of them, winning the corner for the first one, then scoring the second one. How pleased were you with him and for him as well?
Delighted for Sam. Look, from the moment he's walked in the door as a young man in the academy, he's done everything right. Everything that's been asked of him, he's done right, and we've just been waiting for that moment, and hopefully that's it now, that he's kind of now on the scene in the first team, and look, he deserved his opportunity, there's no doubt. He's obviously posed a question to myself, John and Brian, which is great for us to have. Like you say, look, the lad listens to everything he's asked. His movement's very, very good, he's determined, and he's a real goal threat in and around the box, so yeah, we're delighted to have him.
A week ago at the start of the season as well now, is that the sort of test that you really wanted going into that first game against Michelova?
Look, the game last week was a real test as well, so both games, yeah, you don't want to come into pre-season and have games that are just walkovers. You don't learn anything from it, so we learned lots last week, we learned lots again today, so yeah, I'm looking forward to watching the game back and picking the bones out of it, and obviously learning where we can adapt and be better, and obviously the good things that we did as well.
It's been a long time since we had a competitive games. How eager are you to be back up there next Saturday?
Yeah, we are. We're all chomping at the bit. So yeah, it's pre-season games are great, and they have been very competitive. But there's nothing like a league game or a proper cup game to get the juices flowing. So yeah, we're looking forward to it. We've got a full week of prep now, so we'll obviously have a little bit of an idea of Michelova, as I'm sure they will of us. But yeah, it's certainly a week that we're looking forward to in terms of preparation on the game itself.
The first game's here as well, obviously in front of hopefully a big crowd next Saturday as well. How big a part will the fans play on next Saturday?
Well, to be fair, they did today. You know, we were, like I said, in that first half we lost our way a little bit, and they're great. Of course, they've got every right to have little pops here and there, but they don't get overly critical, and that's a big thing for the lads. You know, we have got a lot of young players in our squad. And that our crowd, with them not being so harsh on the young players, really helps them just get through those bad periods. So yeah, they provided some real support today, and that was part of our team talk at half time, that I thought we just didn't quite give enough in that first half to repay the fans for coming through the turnstiles, and hopefully they realise that we did pay them in that second half performance.
Just finally, word on Jack Boddenham, obviously the first time we've seen him in a South Shield shirt. How do you feel he did?
Yeah, Jack did showed lots of good qualities. He showed exactly what we knew, that he's composed. You know, he got caught out a couple of times. Look, he hasn't played loads of football recently, so we obviously have to do some work on how it is we play as well, because there's probably fine intricacies that we do slightly different to other clubs that he's been at. And yeah, but we're delighted to, like I said to you, Dan, to have him on board. He's a fantastic young player and a young man as well, which is really key to us. So we look forward to working with him over the next couple of years at least.